everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing my weight loss journey from the get-go, from the start of when I started feeling insecure to where I'm at now. It might be a really long video, so stick with me. It'll just be informative, facts about me. If you see me looking down, it's because all my notes are on the screen. I'm filming with a webcam and I have my computer screen with my notes. And sorry if I sound nasally. I am sick right now. I'm gonna try and film this really quick because I need a bath and to go to sleep. So let's get started. So for my weight loss journey, I think I started feeling insecure in high school. I was not a very popular kid in high school, and I was in dance and band, so I was surrounded in groups and teams. Now, even though we were a team, it wasn't supposed to be competitive within us, but you know, girls are girls and we're judgy and we're looking at other people and we're looking at ourselves. So I was really insecure in high school, even though I put on a front of confidence. I'm still very outgoing. I can make a friend with anybody, but within myself, I was very insecure, very uncomfortable with the way I looked, and I complained about it a lot, and I never actually did anything about it. And I was so much insecure that even in my classes, in my dance classes, which is where I went to escape, like I loved dance. Dance was my life for a long time. And as a senior in high school, when you're supposed to be like the best you can be, my dance teacher gave an idea for my jazz class. She's like, I want this to be superhero themed, and I cried. I cried and I cried, and it sounds so stupid now that I look back at it, but my dance teacher asked Dana, why are you crying? And I said, there's no such thing as a fat superhero. Well, we ended up not going with that year. She did use it later in a couple years later after I'd graduated. She did use that idea, but unfortunately it wasn't with me. And you know what, I liked my dance. It was fine. It turned out fine in the end, but I just kind of feel kind of bad that I made such a big deal out of it because I thought that I was fat and couldn't be a superhero in a dance. Anyway, moving on from that, I graduated from high school, everything ended up fine, and I went into college, and I moved out of my parents' house. I moved right into a dorm, like 3 weeks after I graduated from high school, and I had the freedom to eat, sleep, and do whatever I wanted when I wanted. And my insecurity in high school kind of pushed me into that freedom. I wanted to be more secure in college. So I tried to make more friends, I went to more social events, and like I said, eating and sleeping were like not on schedule. I ate all the time, and it wasn't healthy because I don't cook. So it was like, I love Wendy's, so I went to Wendy's frequently, and it just escalated. It was awful. The freshman 15 is real. The summer after my freshman year, I went to Italy, and that's in the pictures of Italy, I noticed that I had gained weight. I was like, wow, okay, yeah, the freshman 15 hit me. Not to mention, in Italy, all you eat is carbs, pasta, and bread. Like, that's all you ate. So that trip was not good for me either. Later on in college, I was put on a budget because I didn't have a job until my senior year in college, maybe my junior year in college, but I didn't have a job until later in college, so my parents paid for me and supported me, and I am forever grateful for that. But I was on a budget, and that meant that I couldn't go out and eat. So unfortunately, it was pretty strict, it was pretty tight, and I had a shopping problem. So I was more buying material items rather than food, so much so that I lasted probably 2 or 3 weeks on mustard and bread, which probably ruined my metabolism. So I was living on literally mustard and bread, sometimes not even bread. My fingers were stained yellow because I would just put mustard and then eat the mustard. gross. So that probably ruined my metabolism. I was the skinniest I had ever been at that point because I was overworking myself. I was eating nothing but mustard. And I was laying out in the sun like an hour a day. So I was working out, laying out in the sun, and eating nothing but mustard. So I was probably the skinniest I had ever been, and I liked the way I looked. It was just really unhealthy for me to be that way. And so then I started using weight loss supplements around the same time. The one I used, I actually have videos, really old videos on my channel about these supplements. It's called Thermoscorch, and it made me feel like crap. I felt sick when I used it. I got headaches, I was nauseous, I was jittery. Now this could be because I wasn't eating anything. It could also be because I just don't handle caffeine very well, but I'm more leaning towards I wasn't eating anything. So I stopped taking those. Those didn't last long. I wasn't consistent with them. I ended up throwing the bottle away a long time ago. It was a lot of wasted money. I don't know how much I spent on that, but I only bought one bottle and I didn't even use half of it. And then I graduated college and I moved in with my boyfriend, who has a lot of dietary restrictions. He is gluten intolerant, dairy intolerant, coffee, chocolate, sesame, can't have any of that. So my diet kind of went off of his diet now, because I don't cook. He was the cooking, so I kind of ate what he ate, but that didn't stop me from eating. Like, I still would go to Wendy's on my lunch break, or I would still go to like Asian food, or I ate fast food a lot, even when I started dating Ian. So I got a little better when I started dating Ian. I was doing really good at the end of 2016, but then I got my wisdom teeth removed, and I like gained all the weight back because wisdom teeth stink, and it was a long recovery process. I had dry sockets and abscessed, and it was awful. That'll be another video. But I gained all the weight back at the start of 2017, which is when I was my highest at 204 pounds. So then I said, okay, I'm over it. But before that, let me backtrack. So before I started losing weight at the end of 2016, I had tried waist training. Again, I wasn't very consistent with it. I don't even know where my waist trainer is anymore. I've moved twice since I bought it, so I don't even know if like I lost it in the move or what, but I can't find that to save my life. So waist training doesn't work, at least not for me, because I wasn't very consistent for it. I did use it to wear a dress to a wedding. That's okay, in my opinion. I think if you're trying to wear like a very form-fitting dress and you want your body to be smooth and not, you know, lumpy, ladies, you know, if you wear tights, they fall down and then you got the lump. So I did wear it to a wedding, and it made me like smooth and nice looking. And I also did Zumba consistently for a long time, and I loved my Zumba instructor, but she left. Her name was Diva D. She was fantastic. She was the best Zumba instructor. I've had a couple since then, and I still like Diva D. I still love Diva D. So then 2017 happened, and I was my highest at 204 pounds, and I'm like, I'm over it. And we moved out of the townhouse we were in, which had a gym in the complex, and I'm like, all right, let me just sign up for a gym membership. So I went to a couple different gyms in my area. I went to a Planet Fitness, and Anytime Fitness, and an LA Fitness. I ended up choosing LA Fitness just because of the amenities. And then I said, well, if I'm committing to a gym membership, let's go all the way. Let's just do it and get a personal trainer. It's a lot of money. It's expensive. But I am the happiest. Like, I'm so happy I chose to get a personal trainer. He is not only like a mentor, he's a teacher, he's a friend. I see him twice, sometimes 3 times a week, and he makes working out like I complain the entire time. I try not to be a whiner, but sometimes I'm a whiner, and he just makes it fun. We just banter back and forth the entire workout, and he's educated me on nutrition. He told me that the way I ate in college probably crashed my metabolism, and then he told me, you know, how, like, macros. He taught me about fat, carbs, and proteins, and like what ratio I should be eating them at. This is before I decided to go ketogenic. So we were trying out a whole bunch of different things. He even made out this huge spreadsheet of like commonly bought items at the store, or what you should be looking for at the store, with like the macros and the calories and the macros. So he's a very committed personal trainer, and I'm so happy that I chose to go with him. So he's educating me, and this whole time, so I started training with him in April, and from April to August, I didn't lose very much weight. I lost inches. I definitely got smaller, and I was gaining muscle. I was getting stronger, but I hadn't lost any weight. So I was getting frustrated, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go to the doctor, and I think I have hypothyroidism. So I went to the doctor, and it's so funny, the doctor's like, are you sick? And I'm like, no. I'll make another hypothyroidism video later on down the road too, but I got my blood tested, and my TSH came really high, which means I have an underactive thyroid. So I was put on levothyroxine 50 milligrams to start off, and then I got a blood work done another month, and it was still above normal, so they put me on 75. They upped my dosage, and that's where I'm at right now. My levels are within normal range, and from September to December I had lost 16 pounds. So progress is progress. I'm so excited. If you'd like, I'll do a full body of what I look like right now. Sorry, Suki. This is what I look like right now. I'll do a little profile. If you want to see like before and progress pictures, I posted 2 on my Instagram recently. I'll post the link down below if you want to check that out. I posted one from when I started training with Shane in April to December, and then I posted one from January 2017 to today, actually January 3rd, 2018, and side by side. So if you want to check those out, they're on my Instagram. Follow me, like, comment, do what you got to do. But that is my weight loss, you know, timeline from high school to now. I'm going to do a couple more videos about obviously hypothyroidism and possibly ketogenic diets. But, you know, subscribe, stay tuned. I'm sorry this was a long video. I'm sorry I sound stuffy. I am sick. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!